Book review numero dos. Entrace. 2 book reviews in one video because I read one book right after the other, like literally. The first book, Before I Fall, by Lauren Oliver. The summary is: Samantha Kingston has it all. The world's most crush-worthy boyfriend, 3 amazing best friends, and first pick of everything at Thomas Jefferson High, from the best table in the cafeteria to the choicest parking lot. Friday, February 12th, should be just another day in her charmed life. Instead, it turns out to be her last. Then she gets a second chance. 7 chances, in fact. Reliving her last day during one miraculous week, she will untangle the mysteries surrounding her death and discover the true value of everything she is in danger of losing. This was a really good book. I really liked it. Jada gave it to me to read, and it had been on my list to read, so I read it. And it was really good. And me and Jada had a really good discussion about it, I think, anyway, after I finished it. I think me and Jada decided that it had to end the way that it did, although it could have had so many different possibilities. I didn't like the way it ended. I wanted things to be different, but that's kind of how it had to end. So, it was a good book. I'll give it a 5 out of 5. I think every teenager in the world needs to read this book. I think it's that important for people to read it, that every teenager in the world needs to read it. I said that to my mom, and then I said, you should read it. She goes, oh, thanks. The second book, Teen Idol by Meg Cabot. Is that how you say your last name? Cabot. Another book that Jada wanted me to read because Meg Cabot is her favorite author. Okay, this is the summary for this book. High school junior Jenny Greenlee is so good at keeping secrets that she's the school newspaper's anonymous advice columnist. She's so good at it that when Hotter Than Hot Hollywood star Luke Stryker comes to her small town to research a role, Jenny is the one in charge of keeping his identity under wraps. But Luke doesn't make it easy, and soon everyone, the town, the paparazzi, and the tabloids alike, knows his secret. And Jenny is caught right in the middle of all the chaos. While it was a good book, it wasn't the best. I quite enjoyed the book because it was good, but it's not one of my favorites. I probably won't read it again, and in a year I probably won't remember anything that really happened in the book. I mean, it's beautifully written, and it's a nice story. It's just, it's not usually what I read. So I'll give it 4 out of 5 stars. Unless I really hate something, I don't think I'll give it any less than 4 stars. 2 books. You should read both of them. This one is better if you only want to read one book. This one is better. It's longer, but it's better. I think anyway. Maybe you like this kind of stuff. Maybe you like this kind of stuff. I like this kind of stuff more than this kind of stuff. But, you know, they're both good. When I did the review of The Fault in Our Stars, I said, guess what book I'm reading next? And I showed you the cover and gave you a clue. It was neither of these books, in case you're really confused right now. The book that I told you to guess, I'm still reading it. It's just taking me a long time, because I am still reading it. Just, I need to take a break and read different books first. I hope I was helpful in your reading journeys. Now go on, go forth, and read.